Thanks again for hanging in there with us as we continue on Let's Chat for this beautiful Tuesday. Always happy when we get to spend a few minutes with our friend Jason Gibby from Pinnacle Home Improvements. Good to see you, my friend.
Good to see you.
First of all, happy Thanksgiving for you and all the young Jasonites and all the Gibbyites.
Yeah, thank you.
Good. What's ahead as you're getting closer and closer to Christmas in the world of home improvement?
Well, right now we got a holiday sale going. So that's very enticing to the the homeowners right now. I mean,
Sure.
we're running some really cool discounts through the holiday sale.
Am I entitled to ask how cool these discounts are?
Well, it actually, for one project, I think it's 5%, and then for two projects, it just keeps moving on up. So I think it gets up to 10% off like that for the entire project. So, really cool savings right now at this time of year, especially with all this cold weather hitting. The windows right now, they'll start picking up a lot just because, you get a lot of these homeowners that this cold weather's killing them right now.
Yep.
So putting the high energy efficient windows in will help keep that cold out and that heat in.
I know we have discussed this in previous visits, but it merits repeating. When you put money like that into your house and you keep it for anywhere from 2 years to whatever, it pays you to do that. You get a higher resale value on your home.
Yeah, I mean, with windows, I can show you in a home how windows will save the money in 8 to 9 years that will pay for what you paid for the windows.
Really?
With the energy savings. Plus with that window, you get a lifetime warranty. So, let's say 15 years from now, something happens to that window, we just replace it for free. Also too, all of our products have a transferable warranty one time.
Right.
So with the roofing side of the business, we've talked about that numerous times. We have the 25-year leak-proof warranty with that,
Which that's among the highest in the industry.
There's not anything any higher in the industry to have a 25-year leak-proof warranty. To have workmanship for 25 years, nobody's going to beat that.
Right. What makes the folks at Pinnacle, under your leadership, able to provide that?
Well, one, the manufacturer backs us on it, but two, it's the way we install it. Our installers have to be factory certified, that way all these warranties, that we're offering transfer over to that homeowner like that.
I was talking with a friend of mine a few months ago that was having some work done, and to his regret, he did not choose Pinnacle. And he was complaining because the work seemed to go on and on and on and on. And I said, look, when you're getting windows or a roof done or anything, do you really want it to be done that snappy and that quick, or do you want it done right?
Well, our crews do a really good job either way.
Sure.
So, windows are one of those, unless you just have 50 windows in the house, let's say you have 15, 18 windows in the house, that is a 2 to 3 day process.
Sure.
Our guys do it every day. So, they understand how to put them in. Same thing with the roofing side of the business. Unless it's just a huge house, a lot of times we can do it in 1 day. Now this time of year with colder temperatures and things, sometimes it takes a couple of days to do it. But, here again, we're still factory certified. We have to do everything to the specifications of the manufacturer. That way the warranties are there. As
you said, your guys do it each and every day, and they've got it down to that perfect combination between art and science. Because if you think it's easy to go measure a window and go to a big box retailer and get that window and put it in yourself, it ain't. You're just not going to be able to do it.
Those measurements are hard.
Yeah, they are. And they're very exquisite and detailed. And that's why you guys go above and beyond in the measurement, the installation, and obviously the way you deal with your customers as far as selecting the right window or the right roof or the right siding. Can't beat them. Why would you even try? All right, Brother Jason, good to see you. Hope you have a very Merry Christmas. You said this is on sale very quickly. 20% off, up to 20% off on everything.
Yeah, and then also we have 0 interest to 2027.
You've extended that since our last visit. 0% interest until 2027. Hope you have a Merry Christmas, and we hope you'll take advantage of our brief megaphone poll of the day. And that question is your chimney all fixed and ready for Santa? yes, no, or now that I think about it, maybe I ought to get around to it. Anyway, we have to run. We'll see you back here for News 12 at noon.